You should not join eXp Realty, and here are the reasons why. In this video, I'm gonna tell you 7 reasons why you should not join eXp Realty, and at the end of it, by the way, I'm gonna tell you 3 specific reasons why you shouldn't join me at eXp Realty. Before I get into all of that though, if you want more information on how to generate more leads, build a real estate business, scale a team, do real estate investments, hit the subscribe button for more videos like this. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Dan Lesniak. I recently joined eXp Realty after being at Century 21, Keller Williams, and then an independent brokerage where I built a team that sold over 1,000 homes a year. In this video, I'm gonna tell you the specific 7 reasons why you shouldn't join eXp and 3 reasons why you should not join my group at eXp. The first reason you should not join eXp is if you want higher fees, if you're okay with it, right? I talk to a lot of people that are on these uncapped splits and high splits and all this stuff, right? And they're doing hundreds of thousands of dollars in gross commission income a year, paying their brokers, in some cases, 6 figures, right? Or more each and every year, or they've got this national franchise fee that's uncapped. There's a lot of models like that, right? If you're okay with every year giving up tens of thousands of dollars, even 6 figures in some cases, then you don't need to go to eXp. Right? Like, even if you don't plug into all of the virtual trainings and the revenue share opportunities at eXp, as a brokerage platform, for a solo agent on an 80-20 split with a 16,000 cap, which by the way, if you sell 500 in GCI, they give you that cap back in the form of eXp stock through their Icon program. I mean, that's the simplest explanation of it, right? So in most cases, you're going to be paying around $16,000 plus some transaction fees, right? It's one of the lowest cost models ever. Why? Because they've eliminated the expensive brick and mortar level of the business. So if you're okay with giving up tens of thousands of dollars, in some cases hundreds of thousands of dollars for the same amount of work, then don't come to eXp. The number 2 reason why you should not join eXp Realty is if you do not want to be a part of an agent-owned company. Okay, there's a lot of companies out there that claim to be agent-centric. Well, then you look at the financial data, you look at the stock numbers, and you find out they're owned 10% or less by the founders plus the agents, right? That means 90% or more of their money is coming from Wall Street, from foreign investors. If you want to be at a company where the ownership, therefore the control, is a group of outsiders not in the real estate industry, then eXp is not the place for you. At eXp, nearly 70% of the ownership is at the agent or founder level. There's tremendous benefits in that, right? Now you have this environment, this culture where everyone truly benefits from helping each other because it's they're owners in the stock, right? They're owners in the company. So if you don't want to be at the first at scale agent-owned company, eXp Realty is not the place for you. The third reason you should not join eXp Realty is if you don't want to take part in revenue share. Right? So if you aren't interested in revenue share, you don't want to be rewarded for bringing more agents to the company. You want to, build equity, build income for someone else, but not yourself. eXp Realty is not the place for you. And by the way, if you are going to build a team, if you're going to scale and make a business that grows beyond you, you have to learn how to attract and recruit agents. So for people that really want to be in this long term and build a multiple 6-figure business, you have to do it anyway. And if you don't want the revenue share from that, eXp Realty is not the place for you. The 4th reason why you should not be at eXp Realty has to do with the virtual structure, right? eXp Realty has created this amazing program where you get to operate at low cost, you get to participate in revenue share from the agents that you bring into the company, and they've done it by eliminating the expensive level of the business, which is the local brick and mortar, right? I call it the big box brick and mortar brokerage model. It's been around for 100 years. It is slowly dying and being replaced by this model. But a lot of people like going into the typical big box office, right? They want to go in there and hang out and talk to people that aren't selling a lot of homes and, kind of BS and shoot the shit and all that good stuff, right? And you know, if you want to go to a place and hang around with people that aren't producing, aren't selling, aren't adding value, you know, eXp Realty might not be the place for you. The fifth reason why you should not be at eXp Realty is if you want your signs and branding to look the same as everyone else at the company, right? I'm not going to mention, you know, the national brands, but a lot of them, you know, you see their sign on this listing and that listing, and it's a different agent, and the only difference is the name and the phone number, right? The colors, the font size, the logo, everything's the same, right? So if you want a place where, you know, your signs can look different than other people, eXp Realty is not the place for you, right? See, at eXp, the brokerage realizes, you know, it's founded by someone who's sold, you know, millions and millions of dollars of real estate at a super high level before founding the company. And, you know, Glenn realized that the branding is at the agent level. The branding is at the team level. So you get to control your branding. You know, you of course have to have eXp Realty or powered by eXp Realty, you know, on the sign somewhere in accordance with the state laws and all of that, right? But other than that, you get to dictate how your signs look. So if you want your signs to look the same as everyone else in your company, eXp Realty is not the place for you. The sixth reason why you should not be at eXp Realty is if you don't want to plug into the virtual platform, right? On the virtual platform, you get 50 plus trainings a day from top agents all across the country, top trainers. You get access to eXp Workplace, where there's a whole nother level of collaboration, right? So if you don't want collaboration from top agents in several different markets, if you don't want to plug into that training and, you know, you'd rather not have access to all that great stuff, eXp Realty is not the place for you. The seventh reason why you should not be at eXp Realty is if you do not want to have more autonomy in your business, right? Just like the branding decision that the founders made, right? Where you give control and power to the agents, to the teams for branding. The same is true with running your business. You of course have to operate in accordance with the laws and all that stuff, but outside of that, you know, eXp Realty is not going to dictate how to run your business. They're not going to micromanage it. They're not going to tell you, you know, you have to charge this or that fee or this commission, right? They're going to give you the power, the autonomy to run your own business. So if you don't want that, if you want stricter parameters, stricter rules, more people in your business, eXp is not the place for you. Now, as promised, I'm also going to tell you 3 reasons specifically why you should not join my group at eXp Realty. All right, so at eXp Realty, when you join, you get to pick a sponsor. Who that sponsor is can make a big influence on your business, on your ultimate level of success. So, right, so when you go to eXp Realty, you get to pick who is your sponsor. Well, here are 3 reasons why you should not join me at eXp Realty. Number 1, if you don't want to plug into HYPERFAST agent training and coaching, right? We've built a training platform, a coaching program. We've done live events. We've had people like Ryan Serhant, Grant Cardone, Billy Jean, right? All of these people over the years, and we have masterminds, right? As a member of my group, you get to plug into that training. You get those courses. You get to offer that to people you bring on, right? Which makes it a more powerful recruiting tool for you. You know, the goal of it, by the way, is to help you do more business, because as you succeed, I succeed more, right? So we're all in this together. So if you don't want to plug into that training, and oh, by the way, as a member of my group, you also get access to another nationally recognized coach who's been doing it for 20 plus years. If you don't want that training, that coaching, that mentoring, you know, those masterminds, all of that stuff, eXp Realty, specifically with my group, is not the place for you. The number 2 reason why you should not join my group at eXp Realty is if you don't want the investment training I will give you, right? So I've built up a great real estate business over the years. I've also built multiple different real estate investment businesses. I've built up a company that develops and flips condos. I've built up long-term rentals. I've done multiple short-term rentals. So I've built up different ways to make money from real estate and get the value of appreciation and, you know, pulling cash out on refis and saving money through cost segregation on taxes. And, you know, there's all these advantages to investing in real estate that real estate agents should take advantage of a lot more, I believe. And as a member of my group, you get access to that. But if you don't want access to that, don't join the group. The third reason why you shouldn't join my group at eXP Realty is if you don't want training specifically on how to attract and recruit agents both to your team and to your group at eXP Realty. I've recruited hundreds of agents from my real estate team over the years. I've recruited lots of people to eXP Realty. You know, I'm also partnered with someone that's recruited hundreds of people to eXP Realty, built up a group size in the thousands. So if you don't want that specific benefit, right, that training, mentoring, coaching, and help building a revenue share group that will pay you passive income, do not join me at eXP Realty. Now, after listening to this, you think, wow, I'd be crazy not to join eXP Realty. I'd be crazy not to join Dan at eXP Realty, right? If you feel that way after watching this, I would be honored if you would send me a text message at 703-638-4393. If you want to take advantage, plug into this system, plug into my group, let me help us grow together. Just send me a text. I'd be honored to sponsor you. My phone number is 703-638-4393. And if you want more real estate videos and content on generating leads, scaling business, building a team, doing investments, remember to hit the subscribe button.